Man, welcome.
Hey, I'm Terry. How you doing, man?
Oh, wonderful, man. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, bro.
All right, guys. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. It's 5 minutes past the hour. So call this team meeting. Basically, let you guys know that myself, Nicholas, Rose, we are all gung ho about epic trading, guys. We're very excited about this opportunity. Network marketing, in the past for me personally has given a bad taste in my mouth. And actually that's why I came online, because MLM, I just got burnt a lot. People didn't see the vision. Okay. So just to put a long story short, they didn't see the vision that I had. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to keep chasing people. I'm just going to come online and learn this marketing and just don't have to, have people chase me. I don't want to chase them. So fast forward with epic trading, guys, we have something. I just want to reemphasize and remotivate you that we have something very, very special. If you approach people today that say no, understand they're making a huge mistake. Okay. Understand that there's a lot of people out there that's going to say yes to you. All right. We have the best of both worlds with epic trading. Turn my volume up. We have the best of both worlds when it comes to epic trading, guys. First of all, we have Forex trading, which is a skill set that once you learn it, no person, no entity can snatch it away from you. You can pretty much print money on demand. Okay. Number two, along with Forex trading, you have the opportunity to share this opportunity with others and to accumulate residual income, which is like icing on the cake. But my mindset, Rose's mindset, Nicholas' mindset as your leaders, we are all gung-ho about this product, which is the Forex trading, the education. Okay. That is what we're gung-ho on. In every video and everything that I do talk about epic trading, to attract people to your business. If you want people to say, hey, I want to understand exactly what you're doing, Ashok. I want to know exactly what you're doing, Yvonne. I want to know exactly what you're doing, Teresa. What you have to do is become a product of the product. What that means is attending the live trading sessions, taking signals from the Telegram group. There are several opportunities for you to trade, okay, to learn this skill. Rose has a Facebook group now where Riley, he's a Forex trader. Where I think last night there was a training, Forex trade. Y'all did training, right?
Yeah.
So there's several opportunities to learn this skill, to implement, and before you even become a master of this skill, there's several opportunities for you to start making money. That's the great thing. Our goal as a team. Hold on, guys, 1 second. You can't mute whoever's unmuted. Let me just do this. I'm going to.
Ontario, let me make you the host. Give me a second.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Go here. Where's my mute button at? Oh, here we go.
Zane, you there?
All right.
Hey, Nicholas, how you doing?
What's up, Zane?
Hey, bro, how you doing, man?
Welcome, superstar.
China.
Superstar. I see you in the UK. Guys, well, so just to get you up to speed, Zane, we just started. We're just talking about, how we're excited about this opportunity, epic, the psychology of what we have here. Okay, we lead with the product. Okay, and as we lead with the product and we start showing people, hey, I made this much today on my cell phone, look, people will be more gravitated toward, okay, tell me what you're doing. I want to learn how to do that, because again, guys, we're living in a time period where people need to make more money.
100, sir.
They're living on edge. They're living on edge. Am I going to wake up tomorrow and have a job? Okay. This pandemic is wreaking havoc. All right.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't look promising. I mean, you guys, I heard about the debate. It doesn't look promising.
No, not really, not really.
So
100%.
that's our thing. Okay, lead with the product. Now, when you start to get momentum with Forex trading, you start to see some results. The
Yes.
first thing you got to do is share it. Okay, forget about your friends and family. Your friends and family are going to call you crazy and nuts. This I'm just going to tell you. They're going to call you crazy. Hey, that stuff is a scam. Don't do that. But when you start to get results, share it with the world. Facebook, YouTube is wide open, guys. I'm a YouTube guy, okay? And people are already searching for epic trading. How do I know this? A couple of days ago,
Yeah.
So my wife, she's a barber and hairstylist. She's a master barber, okay? And one of her friends was wanting to come into epic, but the husband said, no, I don't want to, he's a traditional type of guy where he just, all he knows is 9 to 5. So a couple of days later, I come, my wife said, hey, she want to talk to you again about epic. I said, really? I said, what changed? Well, the husband at his job, people were talking about it. They were talking about epic trade. I said, really? I said, so this thing, guys, is spreading like wow. Out there on social media, get yourself out there where people can find you. YouTube, people are searching for you on YouTube and Google as we speak for epic trading. You can position yourself on those platforms, on YouTube, and then what happens is when they find you on YouTube, they can trickle down and find you on Facebook and start building a relationship, and that's how the sign-ups start to come in. But again, we're leading with the product. We're not leading with the compensation plan. Is it okay to do videos on compensation plans? Absolutely. You want to educate the people, okay? But most of all, become a product of the product.
That's right.
If you don't have results yet, you can use other team members' results. Hey, my buddy made $50 a day trading. This is how he did it. We with the company called Epic Trading. This is what it's all about. Simple as that, guys. Combine it with your story. This is what's going to make it pop. Combine it with your story. Who, people are going to want to know, okay, Zane, who are you? I want to know who you are, Zane. Nicholas. They want to know exactly who you are. When they know your story and your background, who you are, they're going to be more apt to join you because it's going to build that like, know, and trust factor.
Yeah.
Power, guys, of what we have here. Okay.
I've got one of my girls today. She's on the call as well, Paulina. Just literally just woke up early in the morning and see a good profit on the account. It's just like exciting, That's one of the things. I've got actually 3 of my guys today, done 1,500 on the trading. 1,500. 1,500.
That's
seriously.
what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
These are guys, been in a really had a rough life, and today, just sitting at home and making this incredible amount of money is so amazing.
That's a breakthrough, man. That is
I love hearing. Sorry, man.
See, Zane, that's a testimonial. So you can use that, leverage that for a long time, Zane. Sure. Now, if your guys that made that money, if they're not shy, tell them to share it everywhere. Share it on camera, get on Facebook, get on Instagram, share. Let it share, and then let them know, okay, couple that, let people know who you are, your story, and then say, hey, I joined this awesome company called Epic Trading. It's helped, so far I've earned this, right? And it's going to attract so many people to them. Okay.
Yes.
So definitely school them on that, Zane. Let them know how to do that.
Sure, for sure. 100.
So, Ontario, why don't you go ahead and unmute everybody, see if anybody has any questions, if they want to go over anything, or unless you have something else you want to talk about.
Oh no, yeah, I want to hear everybody else as well. Let me
or you want me to just reclaim host, or?
Yeah, go ahead, man. I'm trying to. Man, this new Zoom be throwing me off, man. They changed up everything.
Yeah, they changed that. Yeah, whoever wants, you should be able to unmute yourself.
Okay, guys, I have a question. This is Yvonne in Farmington Hills, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
I was trying to get.
Kind of breaking up, Yvonne. Kind of breaking up. We can't hear you.
Uh-oh. I think she's got a bad
You there?
connection. Okay, that's fine. It'll clear up for her in a bit. Anyways, okay. So how's everybody else's team going? Rose, how you doing?
I'm good.
Rose on the leaderboards. I said, what in the world's going on here? Rose is on the
Kirti?
leaderboard.
Kirti, how's your team doing? Oh, she's muted. You're muted, Kirti.
There's
Yeah.
a big
There you
problem.
All good. Just waiting for there because all the team has not having a payment gateway issue
Yeah.
due to countries. So I am facing them and helping them to resolve it as soon as possible.
Yeah, so Ali is going to talk to David McCovey today about getting more payment options for the international people because they're running into a lot of issues, which has kind of hurt the rank ups. There's a lot of people like Zane should have been ranked up today, but the credit card issues have kind of slowed him down. But hopefully we get that all resolved as well. And then,
Yeah, but team are asking the one question is right now that the company has announced that 48 hours for upgradation. As I also read the post, so it's just they don't have a clear concept that the account has been closed or the feature has been closed.
yeah, okay,
That's
so
the main question right now.
let's go over that. If people haven't made their payment by yesterday, they didn't get kicked out of the company. It's just that their features are frozen. They don't have the trade signals, they don't have the indicator, they don't have the live sessions. So until they go and pay for their account, those features will be locked out. But they didn't lose their account or anything. They're not kicked out of the company. So make sure to relay that message because we don't want people leaving thinking they got kicked out or something.
Yeah, the second question they are asking right now this if in Epic we have said that we have to be built 3 people or after that we can upgrade for the IBO, but if can we upgrade them later after like if they build like around 10 people under them, after that they can pay IBO fee.
Yeah, they can. They just won't get paid in the meantime. But see, here's the problem. If you have 3 personals under you, then you want the $99 to go away, right? So it would make sense to pay the IBO. But I can see for some people, this month is a little difficult because they have to pay the 99 plus the $24.99. So it's up to them, if however they want to do it. But
That's why I said my team that they can get a difference for that payment, like 99 after that build a team that they have already a person to place a people in their team. So I think they can get a time for it. That's good for it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so I think enough for me right now.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Hey Nick, so when the pre-launch was going on with the $20, they were able to pay then. What's the issue now?
Okay, so originally they had a different payment gateway, and there are so many transactions that came in that payment gateway started holding the money in reserves, and that's not going to work. So they had to go to another payment gateway that wasn't so friendly with like prepaid cards. So yeah, so I mean they're working on different options. They said coming up here soon in the next few weeks, they'll have different options for different countries, which will make it easier.
Okay.
At least hopefully. So, but yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle. I wish there was a way they could just take crypto or something, but then how do you do recurring payments with that?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's the only thing with that. Okay.
Ashok, you there? Or are you on a call?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So how are things going on your side?
It's okay. It's going good. The same issue, and well, we can't say anything. But if it was an auto payment or whatever, it would be much more easier, right? So this time we had to upgrade. That hit hard, and a lot of people, we had to sell the dream again. And we sold once and we have to sell it again. But well, I think this is also is hitting us a little bit harder, like auto renewal was not there. But apart from that, yeah, it's good. People are, there's a lot of people who want to do the business. We also filter people in this way. I think, if you need to look at it in a positive way, it helps us filter people like who had a motivation, who were just there for because it's $20 or, yeah. So it's good. People who are strong and want to do the business are still in this call, and some of my team are still here, and I'm grateful they're here. And yeah, so.
And you had some people on your team, they hit ranks, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Who was it? Dipendra, Amin, they all hit ranks? Or?
Dipendra should hit. I haven't gone check his back office yet, but Dipendra should hit. Yeah. And Sunil should hit. That's all payment problem again, as Kirti was talking. Obviously, most of my team in my leg one is from Nepal, and they don't have in Nepal credit card is like just for the rich, not for anybody else, just for the rich. So they didn't have credit card. We need to find the way to make a credit card.
Yeah. So one of the issues we have right now is that, as Zane found out, is that you can only pay for 2 people with 1 credit card. The third time you try that credit card, it's not going to go through. Mm-hmm. So we need to find a solution with a processor that says, listen, if you have a card and you want to use it 100 times, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Because, that will solve a lot of problems. But let me see. Bijay, are you there? Because I know it's late over there. So I just wanted to see if he wanted to talk before he goes to bed.
It's all good.
Hey, bro. How you doing?
All good.
What time is it in Australia? Like 2?
2:22 a.m.
Oh man, you look tired. Wow.
Soldier.
That's a soldier right there, right? He's there for the team. He's on. So, anyways, how are things going with your team? Everything okay?
Everything okay.
Okay, and you good?
There's a little bit problem about the payment. You have already explained that one.
Yeah, so we'll talk a little bit later, and we'll get you some sort of solution so you can get your people paid. Okay?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, everything else is okay?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, bro. That's good. I don't know. Yeah, floor is open. If anybody has any questions, this is the time to do it. When you have your leaders on the call. Anything that
Kirti spoke yet?
I'm sorry.
Kirti spoke yet or no?
Yeah, you missed.
Yeah, she did. I missed, man.
She already gave her keynote. She's done. That's cool. So, but yeah.
Guys,
What's that?
Yeah, I was going to say, those who are here, after the pre-launch guys, we are the ones that's going to, and I know there's payment process. I'm talking about the ones who are here and they're wanting to move forward after the $20. There's going to be, truth be told, there's going to be people who pay the $20 and then they're not going to renew. That's just the nature of the beast. But for those who say, hey, I'm going to stick it out, I'm going to be here because I see the vision, those people are going to skyrocket and do well in this business. Trust and believe.
Actually, Rose and I had a good little conversation. I can't remember what I said, Rose, but we were talking about your mom and how she wants to be connected to this, even though she might not be there from the technical side. She sees the vision, right?
Yeah, she's always heard about like trading and stuff. And so I instantly told her about it. She's like, I'm in. And then she told all her senior friends about it, and they want to do it because this is something that they can learn versus, recruiting and building and stuff. So we go with the product. I always talk about the product. I don't ever talk about the opportunity, but
exactly.
I'm here to build.
Yeah, the point is, don't disqualify anybody because you think that trading is not good for them, because they actually know people. So, they still want to be able to share that with the next generation and say, hey, maybe this trading's not for me, but I can still build a team and I can get a whole bunch of people involved that would love trading. And I could sit back and make some residual income just by introducing it. So like I said, just because, a person doesn't know how to trade doesn't mean that they won't see the vision, because when they come on a webinar like Josh did last night, they will see the vision, and whether they trade or not, they'll see how big this is going to be, because this is a global business. I mean, we're pretty much, we can go worldwide with this thing. And the Forex market, it's a decentralized market. It's pretty much worldwide. And once you learn the skill set, you can pretty much print money. This is a license to print money. As a matter of fact, is Riley there? Can you say, Riley, are you there? Is he free?
Yo, what up, bro?
What's up, buddy? Can you, because you're the coach on the call, can you, like, for the new people that haven't been introduced to Forex trading, can you explain like how much it's changed your life?
Yeah, so it's changed my life, like financially, but more as a person for me, because I had to overcome a lot of psychological hurdles when I started trading. So I had to look inside myself and find out, because, you know, one of the biggest struggles that people are going to have with trading is your psychology, you know, your doubt, your fear, I call it the trader's remorse, you know, where you enter a trade and you get right out because you know, oh no, this might not work. This might not work. But once you overcome those, for me, it built my confidence. Like Rosie, after I did that basics, she told me how far I've come as a person versus when we first started we started in the other companies years ago together. And it's changed my life as far as a person more than anything, more confidence, more acceptance of who I am and my defaults, being okay with those, and just knowing that I can overcome those things. But it's crazy because it happened not through counseling, not through a psychiatrist, through trading. You know what I mean? Right. But financially, definitely. I mean, you know, when I get a hold of companies and they are willing to offer me X amount of capital to manage for them, it makes me feel like, wow, I actually have something to offer people, a skill set that I didn't have before. And it helps. Like, but yeah, for me financially, but mostly as a person.
Right. So basically when somebody learns the skill, is it like they feel like they have a skill set, a self-worth, or it seems like it's a confidence booster once it actually starts working?
Yeah, it's definitely a confidence booster. Like the way I always explain to people is people go to college for years and years and years for a piece of paper, right? Because that piece of paper brings validation in a sense to that person. You know, if you have your master's degree or your PhD, when you're around at the table, if friends and family, it usually gets brought up somehow because that's an accomplishment. That's a huge accomplishment. Well, with Forex, once you learn the skill, it's the exact same thing. It's like you've been in college, and when you lose trades, if you blow an account, that's just your tuition fees. But at the end, when you have that skill set, you are literally able to say, I have something now that I can take with me forever. No one can any longer tell me I can't make money. No one can any longer tell me I can't progress in life. I can't get out of debt. I can't buy a house. I can't buy a car. I can't send my kids to college. You can't tell me that anymore. Because now I have a skill. It's what do they call intellectual property. It's in my mind. You can't take it from me now. So it's a huge confidence booster for the person. And it's a skill. I mean, it takes time to learn, but luckily for people on our team, I've done everything wrong that you can possibly do. So now I can teach everybody to do the right easy stuff.
Okay, that's awesome, man. So for somebody that's just getting started, how much time should they put in to make sure that they at least start getting some results?
So this is I'm kind of biased in this situation, and the reason is because I know how powerful sessions are. We do a 1 hour class every Sunday, so there's 1 hour a week, and then I trade live Monday, 7 a.m. or 9 a.m. Eastern to 10 a.m. Eastern, so there's another hour. So there's 2 hours a week, and then I trade 3 hours a week, 4 days, 3 days a week. So you're, what is that, 3, 6, 9? You're about 10 hours a week.
10 hours a week. Okay.
And that sounds like a lot, but if you can only make it to a couple live sessions a week, you're talking 6 hours a week. That is where the value is, because that is where you see me go over. Like this morning, we took a trade. We were in profit, took partials, broke even in 20 minutes. You know what I mean? But while we were waiting for setups, I went over charts. I went over entry rules, exit rules, how to load the charts, how to get a trading view account. So 6 hours a week to learn all that stuff is, I just get to the sessions. That's all that's my advice. Just get to as many of the sessions, especially the live ones, the Monday through Thursdays that you can, because that's where the value comes. That's where you see the action in action. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate that, Riley. So for everybody, like what he's saying, it's like, when we all went to school and university, I mean, we were there 8 to 10 hours a day, 5 days a week, and we still did it. And all we got is a piece of paper at the end saying, here, now you have a chance to go get a job. Riley is saying, spend 10 hours a week with him, spend 5 hours a week with him, just be consistent about it and you'll see results. So go into Epic University, go through Coach Max's trainings, because she'll set the foundation. So when you're on these live sessions with Riley, things are actually going to start to make sense to you. Even still, like yesterday when we did our Sunday session, it really opened up my eyes, because Riley has a way to explain things that makes it very crystal clear. So, you know, like I said, if you guys really want to learn trading, this is the best place to learn. You have all the infrastructure, you have it at a very affordable price. So I'm sorry, Andre, were you going to say something in a little bit?
Oh, no, man. Hey, I'm taking all this in, man. And like you guys said, and Riley, I'm going to definitely be coming to your sessions, brother. That's this what we have, guys, for $99 a month. Think about it. It's priceless. We have a master trader here who trains weekly. That's priceless. That's better than a college tuition or college degree, because like you said, with a college degree, you're not even promised a job, first of all, and then you're not even promised that you're going to keep that job. They can fire you anytime they want to. You know, the goal of a job or a company is to make a profit. If they don't see fit for you to be there anymore, they will cut you. They won't blink twice about your family. They won't blink twice about your bills. They will cut you, right? So that should give you more motivation to stick this thing out, to be in here for the long term and really get fired up about what we have here. I mean, Riley's a master trader, guys. Along with everything else we got in Epic, priceless. I would pay $5,000 for it.
Right, and we're not knocking education, but the thing is that when you get a degree, all it is like a license to say you can go interview for a job now and they can determine your future, right? But what Riley is showing you is like he's giving you that license to go print your own money. Don't worry about the job. If you learn that skill set, you can create your own ATM for life. Now, it's not easy. There is a learning curve and stuff. So just think about it. You guys went to university for 4 years just to get a degree, just to try to get a job. Riley's saying, spend a couple of months with me, spend 5 to 10 hours a week with me, and you'll start seeing progress. I mean, I'm thinking 90 days from now, people's lives are going to change. They're going to know a new terminology. They're going to know how to take, trade signals. And more importantly, they're going to know how to read the charts. And that's really, really important. Like, Ontarian, how long did it take you to really understand how to read the charts and everything?
I mean, I'm still learning every day, man. It took well over a year. Because I learned from a young lady who she taught me the basics. She didn't tell us pretty much how to read the charts offhand, but she taught us the basics, support and resistance, lower highs, lower lows, all that type of stuff in Forex. But she didn't teach us, okay, what Riley's teaching: entry points, exit, partials. So I'm still a student. I'm still learning as time goes on. By trial and error. I like what Riley said. He said, when you lose money, that's your tuition. That's a different mindset, and that keeps you. Because most amateur traders would say, you know what, I lost, I'm done. You can't do that, because we all lose in life at some point. We've all lost. And in order to win, we got to lose. All right. So this is evident that this skill can really, really do very, very good things for us financially. And I'm looking forward to the next 90 days when I see a lot of you guys posting on your Facebook wall, posting, doing videos, say, hey, I made this today during our live session. I can't wait for that day.
Me too. There's a few other people on here I'd love to hear from. Julia, are you available? Or I see the king, Leonidas. Is he there? If anybody's there, I'd love to hear.
What's up, man?
Oh, who's just speaking? Go ahead.
This is Paul. I'm
What's up,
on I'm on Zen team.
Hey Paul, how are you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, I just want to know what or how can I access Riley's life timing.
You okay, Rose?
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, just wondering what time is it, or how can I access Riley's life trade?
Riley, can you go over your time zones again for your trainings?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on my headset now, so I'll just so the first thing is make sure you're in the Telegram that we have that's exclusive to our team. you can reach out to Rosie for that. Rosie, you can get everybody that information if you want. But I trade Mondays. I trade 9 a.m. Eastern to 10 a.m. Eastern. I only trade 1 hour on Mondays because it's trap day. But our strategy is pretty good, so we can, like this morning, like I said, we caught 25 pips in 20 minutes. But then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, I trade 7 a.m. Eastern to 10 a.m. Eastern. So I trade for 3 hours those other 3 days of the week. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10 hours a week, pretty much. But Rosie, however, you need to get the link to everyone. If you just subscribe to the Telegram, I send out my swing signals, which is only up 4 hour daily. And then I always post the live session link 15 minutes before every session.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, is Fridays trap days as well?
Yes, I don't trade Fridays.
Okay. Why do they call them trap days?
So Mondays is the leftover liquidity from the weekend. It's when the bankers and the hedge funds, the people who basically move the market, you know, like George Soros type of people, the European or the England Central Bank, the Central Bank of China, Barclays, Chase Bank, all of them, you know, the big people.
I got you.
It's when they're setting their moves for the week. So what they like to do on Mondays and Fridays is they like to trap buyers and sellers. They like to stop them out. They like to set a certain range, kind of a certain range where they're going to go throughout the week. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get caught on the wrong side real fast. So most people just don't trade Mondays and Fridays.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. We got Quan just came on. What's up, Quan? Can you hear us, buddy?
I think he just got on. That's fine. Leonidas, you there?
Leonidas.
Yo, good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing? Y'all hear me?
Brother, how you doing? It's been a
Yeah, I'm
long
doing
time
good,
since
man.
I've seen him.
Yeah, man. I've been really busy, guys. I've had a lot going on, believe it or not. I'm actually in flight school. So I kind of took a little break from that, maybe because the kids are in school, you know, everybody with the pandemic and everything that's going on. I actually took a break from network marketing for a little bit. And if it wasn't for people like Nick, Julia's reaching out and being like, yo, Leo, check this out. I really would not have taken it serious. And I'm glad I just got involved and started to see what it was about. Mainly because when I found out who was involved, who was behind this opportunity, that's when it really clicked. I was like, oh my God, I was actually trying to find out what these guys are doing.
Oh, lost, got muted.
Oh, well, Leonidas, you got muted. Here, hang on. What happened there?
There we go. Yeah, about 3 or 4 years I've been trading now. And after I saw this opportunity, I thought it would really line up perfectly. And being that, you know, it's a very, the comp plan is very easily structured. It's not hard. It's built in such a way to help everybody take advantage of the leverage and the leadership that's here. So the main thing to keep in mind here is, one, this is very important. Know what your goal is every single day and get plugged in with it. You know what I mean? Share it. Let somebody get a battle buddy. Let somebody know what's going on. Because I can tell you, from one of my biggest struggles early in the industry was staying accountable and thinking I could do everything all by myself, not getting plugged in as much as I should. And let me tell you, that's the one thing that's going to bring you the most success. The most success is just showing up to Riley sessions. I took the schedule down. Now I'm gonna get the Telegram chat. Make sure you guys are in there. Make sure you're active. Make sure, even if you're demo trading, get in the habit. You know what I mean? Because successful habits bring successful results. So if you want to be able to have the results that Riley and the other top traders are having, you definitely want to show up to the sessions. And I'm glad I like the hours he trades. I would trade crazy hours, 2 in the morning to 6 in the morning and all that kind of stuff. That's what I like to trade. But you know, I'm gonna definitely adapt and learn all I can from Riley, because he's got knowledge that I'm pretty sure I can learn from, and everybody else here can too as well. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, don't sleep on this. Let's really get serious about this and close out the end of 2020 strong, simply because, I mean, what else do we have to do with our time? Right? We're all at home trying to stay safe, you know what I mean? So let's just go ahead and launch 2020. You know, let's reset and make 2021 the year 2020 should have been. And you know what I mean? Just erase all this kind of crap and just really go hard and go strong, because what else is there? what else is there to do other than to be epic? You know what I mean? This is the year of epic warriors, and I believe we can do it simply by plugging in and taking consistent action, guys. So let's get it done.
I appreciate it, brother.
Hey, everybody within a year, everybody within a year is going to be icon here, guys. We're going to make it to the top.
Oh yeah, that's exciting, man. Those perks, oh my God.
Man, hey, we're going to go
I
ahead.
showed them to my wife, and my wife said, Huracan, I'm in. I like, let's do it. I'm on board. So don't sleep on it, guys.
Affirmations, guys. Do your affirmations. That's an affirmation right there. I'm going to make icon. You know what I'm saying? Speak that over yourself every day. Put it out there in the universe, guys. If you believe it, you're going to achieve it. You know what I'm saying? So actually inside of, in the back office of Epic, they got affirmations. All right, go with them, read them affirmations every single day. It's going to switch. It's going to change your mindset. It's going to tap into your subconscious, and it's really going to help you.
Yeah. So Ontario, I know you because I know you and Rose for a long time. You both have a good work ethic. Maybe you can both touch on these last 90 days of the year, how people can really, create a schedule and stuff to make sure they make the most out of these last 90 days of the year.
Yeah. So let me do this. I like to draw things out so people can get a visual. So let me share my screen. Hey Nick, make me go ahead and make me a host again, brother. Yeah. And I'll go ahead and share my screen.
There you go.
Cool. You guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. 90 days, guys, is a very important time period. Your first 90 days is usually your most difficult 90 days, okay? And the reason I say that is, if you think about a train, how hard is it to get a train to move, right? The train it takes off slow, but when that thing picks up, it has you don't want to get in its way, and that's how you want to become. You want to become a locomotive, but we got to start somewhere, okay? So me personally, the next 90 days, I am going to, from what I heard from Riley and the other guys, right, on this call, I've switched it up now. So now I'm going to plug in, okay? Going to plug in. This is a part of it right here.
Hey, now, okay, go ahead and mute everybody else out so the background noise.
Oh yeah. Let me do that. 1 second. I'm gonna stop. Actually, I can do it from here.
Yeah, there should be
there we go. All right. So plug in, and what I mean by that, guys, is plug into the calls, Forex. Okay. If Coach Max is doing something, if she's doing a trading and you have time to get on, plug in. Okay. Again, this is about becoming a product of the product. So once you plug in and you consistently do that, guess what? It's going to become a habit after a while, and you're just going to automatically look to plug in. Okay. Right now it's kind of like, I may not have the time. Maybe you have some doubts, right? That's normal, and that's why you gotta really start to make an effort to do this. Okay. So once you plug in and you start getting, taking trades from Riley, you start taking signals from the Telegram group, you start taking trades from Coach Max, et cetera, et cetera. The next step is share results. That's the next step. Share results. Now you see, I'm not talking about the compensation plan. I'm not talking about you hitting ranks right now, because again, this is all about becoming a product of the product. So share results. You want to blast it out on Facebook. You want to blast it out on, you want to do YouTube videos. This is the fastest way to brand yourself, is YouTube. You want that like, know, and trust factor? YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, everywhere, guys. Remember, people are searching for this opportunity as we speak. Okay, share results. The next thing that I would do that I would do is I will go into, because what's going to happen as you share results, people are going to get curious, especially if you share results on your Facebook profile, right? So they're going to, you can post something like there's a psychology in what I do on Facebook. I do at least 4 posts a week, and maybe I can do it when I get back, guys, because I'm leaving this Wednesday, go out of town. When I get back, maybe we could come on here, we could do a training on that. But I do 4 posts a week on my Facebook wall, okay? And one of those posts is called a curiosity post, okay? It's called a curiosity post. And of course, basically with the curiosity post, you want people to comment on that post. You don't give them everything about what you're doing. You say, hey, today I made this much in the market. If you want to learn this skill, comment. If they don't know nothing about Forex, they're not going to know what they're looking at, right? So they're going to know, okay, how did you make $100 in 2 minutes? How did you make $100 in 10 minutes from your cell phone? I want to know that, okay? So this right here, you can share on Facebook. And the whole goal is to get people to comment, right? And when they comment and say, hey, I want more information, you send them to your sales funnel, okay? Because you want to capture their information. You want to capture their email address, their name, whatever, right? Their mobile number, okay? Our whole goal is to capture the information. Why? Because we want to continue, we want to follow up with them, okay? We want to follow up with them. So this is my 3, and then I'm gonna add another one here after curiosity. We're just going to continue to create content, okay? Continue to become a product of the product, but we want to continue to be a informational or info marketer, okay? Educate the people on what you're doing. That's it. Those 4 points. Plug in, become a product of the product, start to get results, share those results. All right, post curiosity posts on Facebook. You can also do short clips on YouTube of what you're doing. Facebook Lives, guys, are powerful, okay? Doing Facebook Lives, maybe 3 minutes. Hey, today I made this much from my cell phone. Talk about your story a little bit. They get curious. Just lead them to your sales funnel, build your list, and then continue to give information about what you do, who you are. You can become an expert. Over here, you become the expert. Believe me, people are looking for epic, and they're looking for ways to trade and learn this skill. Believe me, guys, there is no shortage of people online. They're always looking from all around the world. $1 trillion industry, you can't go wrong, okay? So those are my tips right there, guys. Take it to the bank. Take it to the bank. It works. I've been doing it for a long time. All right. So that is my tips right there. I'll hand it off to you, Rosie. Oh, let me
Oh no, I got it.
Oh yeah, okay. Awesome.
So first off, I apologize. I got a lot of cats around here, and they get so jealous whenever I'm on a Zoom call, and they want to jump into it. So
hey, you got some nice looking cats. Hey, you got a nice little looking black cat there. I see. Is that a girl or boy?
It's a boy. They're all boys.
All right. Nice.
So anyways, I'm money motivated, you guys. I love money. Everybody tells me money's not everything, but you know what? It is. I mean, you need it for everyday living, you know? You want to do things for your kids. You want to do things with your family. You want to buy that new phone. What do you need? You need money, right? You need to go and get more advertising for your business. You need money. Money is, for me, I'm very money motivated. There was a huge shift in the network marketing niche. A huge shift for me doing all these. I'm doing a lot of direct high ticket stuff. but I felt the shift was people were tired of recruiting. They're tired of selling. They're tired of promoting. And of course, I seen Forex for the last 5-6 years, but I never took it seriously. You know, I would see everybody using their phone, their screenshots. I made 100,000, whatever. I just never took it seriously. Just recently, I was telling Riley and Nicholas that we had a friend that just kind of passed, she passed away, and she left nothing for her family. And it hit me hard, because all I could think of was like, yo, if I was to pass, my kids would have nothing, you know, all the money I made with all these programs, nothing to show for it, because there's nothing now. And I took a look at Epic. It was between Epic and 2 other programs. The other programs, I didn't like it. I looked again at Epic, and I was like, all right, I see that 1% chance that I'm going to have success here. I'm going to take it, you know? And so I wasn't part of the pre-launch. Well, I bought a spot. I bought like 10 spots. So I wanted to see which teams were the best. And I landed with Nicholas and Ontarian, you know? I kept bugging Ontarian. I was like, are you going to be promoting this too? Come on, are we going to do this? And Ontarian was like, yeah, I'm on board. So here we are. Here's some tips that I can give you guys. And this is something that I did just like a week, like maybe this past week. A lot of people don't really truly understand how to affirmate and how to manifest whatever it is that they want. Like today, I had an assignment for my team. I was like, go, whatever motivates you. Is it if it's furniture, real estate, if it's getting into a new car, like go and test out that new car that you want to try. You know, touch it. You know, like put your body oils all over it. Just touch it. Touch the steering wheel. Like get excited, because it's gonna motivate you to figure out in your head, how am I gonna get this car next month? You know, if you guys like furniture, I just bought in your house. I want to change all the furniture in my house. It's probably gonna cost like 10, 20,000. So yesterday I went to the furniture store. Me and my daughter, we sat in every couch. We're like, yeah, we're gonna get this, you know. I sat in it, I touched it. I was like, yep, we're gonna get this couch. This is what I want. You know, this is gonna help motivate you guys to figure it out. Anything, you know, how am I gonna get this couch in my house? How am I gonna get this brand new BMW in my driveway? What am I gonna do? You know, me and my daughter, she's only like 15, but you know, I've been doing this for a while. So she's like, Mom, you're gonna make more money with Epic. Mom, you're gonna learn how to trade with Riley, you know? Like tell everybody, tell your husbands, tell your wives, tell your kids, tell them, bring them with you so you guys can all manifest it together. You know, feel your guys' vibrations, the frequencies. You know, you ever go to like a concert and it's your favorite singer and they're all singing, everybody's singing, you guys feel that energy, right? That's the energy that's going to motivate you guys for the next 90 days. This is what's going to propel you for the next 90 days. So go out with your families, go look at that nice couch you want, look at the nice car, whatever it is that motivates you. Go and do it today, just so you guys can set yourself up for the rest of the week. Second thing is setting your intentions. The compensation plan. This is something that I do every day. The compensation plan, look at it. Decide what you're going to hit. So Founder 500, I hit it yesterday. Yesterday was my first day. I hit it yesterday. Founder 1000, I knew I was going to hit it today. Hit it today. Founder 2000, I'm going to hit it this week. Founder 5,000, I'm gonna hit it next week. Set your guys' intentions. Print out your compensation plan. Take a snapshot of it on your phone. Put it on your desktop. Show it to your family. Show it to anyone that you come across it today. Show it to them. Set your intentions and set your goals. Look at it. Circle it. Ambassador 50. I want to hit that before the end of the year. You know, and then tell yourself. Just keep telling yourself. You know, and then after you're telling yourself all this stuff, like believe it. You know, that's what everybody, they have doubts. They're scared. I'm a mom of 2 from Hawaii. I came from nothing, welfare, customer service background, you know, but all I had was that gut, that intuition that, oh yeah, I'm gonna do something big in my life. So I just wanted to do something big, you know, and that's why I switched back. I actually switched gears from direct sales, marketing, all that to network marketing. And this was a big deal for me because, you know, in my head, I was like, no, I don't want to do that. How many people do I have to recruit for 50,000 a month? You know, but I seen it's possible. You know, how many people are there on social media? 7.5 billion people. Guess what? All we got to do is open our mouths, you know, talk about it. So those are the two things that I hope you guys implement, you know, to manifest whatever it is that you want. Affirmate to yourselves, print out the compensation plans, slap it on your computer, slap it on your desktop, put it on your table, talk to your cats about it, dogs. I mean, just speak it out there to the universe. I firmly believe that if you talk about whatever it is that you want, if you manifest it, and if you affirmate it with such positive energy, it's going to happen. You know, we have great leaders here. Ontarian, he's a great leader. Nicholas, man, I'm impressed. You know, like he's always on it. He's such a informative person, just a wealth of knowledge. So that's it. My phone is like on 2%. I was yelling at my husband to grab my charger and he didn't come. So Ontarian, I got to throw it back at you. It was nice meeting everybody.
All right.
Make sure to add me on.
Love it.
Wow, wow, wow.
Love it. Hey.
So I gotta say something here, man. I gotta say something out here, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, I'm like just sitting down here like, oh my God. Rose, I gotta say, girl, I got a lot of respect for you. Seriously. That was absolutely amazing. I swear to God.
I appreciate it.
Seriously, just I've been just taking the notes down, like seriously. It's not my first time being in. Oh wow. Rose, listen, I gotta say to you, that was fire. Literally fire. What a wisdom. Amazing.
You know, and I was telling everybody in my group I'm tired because I was like,
wow,
I'm on this whole keto diet walking thing, and I was tired, but I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this. Here's my energy, you guys.
Girls power. That's what we're talking about. Wow. I gotta say, seriously, a lot of respect, man. A lot of respect, girl. Seriously, you're doing absolutely amazing. The plan and everything is just working really, really good. Wow. Sorry, bro. It's all yours.
No problem. Hey, Julia, can you say something? I really want to hear from Julia.
Yes, Julia's gonna come out. Actually, yes. Okay. Julia Brown, she's gonna come out right now. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Actually, you got muted again.
Yeah, we gotta get Julia on the call. She gotta have to come out.
Do you want me to reclaim?
Julia, can you unmute yourself?
Am I mute? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
hear
hear
you loud and clear.
All right. Okay.
Well, Julia, before you speak, I know I like to embarrass you, but she gave the best presentation I've ever seen in this company. She was so good. She was so thorough. I wanted to sign up again, literally. She's that good. But anyway, Julia, tell people a little bit about you, about your experience in this industry.
Wow. Okay, Nicholas. Thank you so much indeed. And good day, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time frame that you are on. I'm Julia Brown and I'm based in London. And I really just wanted to say that, I mean, the great man who was talking prior to me was Zane, and he is my mentor. He's absolutely phenomenal. We've actually rebranded ourselves now to a group called Money Magic. So it's really interesting talking about, well, I'm motivated by money. We just took money to the next level and just said, look, we are going to put money in front of everybody, take the elephant out the room, and let's just talk what we really want here. And the beautiful thing that we've actually done by Zane spearheading it all is that the magic is very different. It's MAJIK. So we are going to just take it from a very different approach in terms of making money magic. And so today we're actually calling it Motivational Magical Monday. And magic is just going to keep on happening, and we're going to keep on empowering and uplifting and encouraging other people. And I appreciate Nicholas saying that you love the presentation. I am looking constantly to keep on upgrading self and also to be able to help others to upgrade themselves as well. By way of just some quick summation, I'm a teacher, I'm a trainer, and I'm also developing more in my trading, and I'm also an author. So the whole objective is that I'm actually looking to uplift and empower. In particular, the book that I've created, it's actually Holistic Healing Self-Discovery Journey Journal. whereby you are going to actually input the information all about yourself in the book. So by the time you finish this book, you have your own personal his story or her story that's customized because you was the content creator, so that this is by you, for you, with you in mind. So the whole objective is just to empower as many people in as many different ways as I possibly can in terms of letting your light shine, because you are all amazing. You're all phenomenal. You're just brilliant people. So let your fire burn. Be the best version of yourself. Let your future self come and say, hi, you know, I'm really glad what you're doing now because I'm looking forward to meeting you in the future. But now this present person can say, look, I'm not going to be too long to meet up with you, future self, because I'm getting myself ready today to get prepared to meet you in the next couple of days. So just keep on keeping on. Just be as positive as you can. Epic really has opened up my mind to believing that there's so much more that can be offered. You know, if you want change to see in the world, you have to be the change. The change begins with you. So you need to just stand up inside yourself and be able to shine out to the world to say, you know what, everybody has their own her story, history. They all have their own light to shine. So stop hiding your light, step out there, encourage, talk to as many different people as possible. And don't be selfish by keeping this powerful information. Just go out there and just let people know, look, this is an information share. I'm not forcing anything upon you. All I'm just doing is actually providing you some information for you to then to decide to care, to share, to impart, and to get involved if you want to. It's your life, it's your choice, it's your decision. So at the end of the day, I just say to people, look, be your own artist, be your own director, be your own best cheerleader, okay? Make sure that you are directing your life and you're not being directed by others. You one came into this world, you one is going to be leaving this world. But in the time that you are here, make the most of it. So if you think of a dash, like you're born this year, dash, and you die that year, that dash equals life. What are you going to do with that dash in your life? Make your dash count. So with that said, I hand you back to Nicholas. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Julie. It's like, I'm ready to sign up again. So
that was amazing.
That's fine.
We have so many motivational people on this team. It's crazy. But right now, what I want to do is bring Mr. Motivation himself, the guy that introduced me to this program. The guy, he's my little brother, but he's my big brother, because he's little brother because he's younger than me, but he's big brother because he inspires me so much. And it's because of him that we're all here today. We're all prospering and stuff. It's because of his drive and his determination, his endless work ethic. So Mr. Ali Saleh, are you there, my brother?
Ali.
How's everybody doing today?
Bro.
Doing awesome.
I love to hear it. Well, I appreciate you, Nicholas. Thank you so much for that warm introduction. And, you know, I just want to say before I even continue and talk about Epic or anything, I just want to talk real quick about Nicholas himself. You know, if it wasn't for Nick, you know, there's always people inside your organization, right, who just really kind of make things happen, right? And they coordinate really well, and they think ahead of the game. And that's Nicholas, right? There's so many things that him and I work on that I could not, there's no way I could have accomplished, you know, the overwhelming majority of the things that are going on within my first leg if it was not for Nick. He was kind of the key piece to everything. He was a mediator when he needed to be. He was a motivator when he needed to be. And, you know, it goes without saying that Nicholas is definitely the best part of our Epic team. So make sure that everybody on this call recognizes how important he really is. None of this would not have been possible without him. You know, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know Ashok. I would never have met Ontarion the way I know. I may have come across his YouTube, right? But I would have never known him personally. So just always know that the people within your organization matter so much more than just, you know, their auto ship or them resubscribing or them bringing more people, right? This is first and foremost a family, and everybody here has specific goals, dreams, and aspirations that we're all personally trying to pursue. But just know that the people who come across you within this journey matter, okay? Their feelings matter. What they care about and what they want to work towards matters. And you have to be able to leverage that as a leader. Each and every single one of you on this call is going to have a team, right? And when you have a team, you need to look at the people around you who already have a team, who are doing it right. and just copy what they're doing, right? There's nothing wrong with being a copycat as long as you're copying the right cat. And Nicholas is the person to copy. He's the person to emulate, okay? He will help his upline when most downlines won't. He will help his upline, and in turn, that energy is then reciprocated to him. So just always know when you're bringing your people into the business, and I cannot stress this enough, your onboarding process is so crucial, right? If you just spend 15 minutes after that person submits their credit card information, you plug them into the Facebook group, you tag them in the post that they need to be tagged into. Make sure if they've never placed a trade before on MT4, if they have no Forex background, plug them in to TradingView. Help them create their TradingView account. Help them create their MetaTrader 4 account. Help them create a demo account on your favorite broker. Guys, it's a benefit for you, for your team to use the broker that you use, your broker of choice, okay? So there's still an added benefit for you financially to continue to help these people. If you can spend the first 4 days of a new recruit being plugged in and connected with you, that's going to save you 25 days of chasing somebody, asking them if they're going to renew or if their auto ship is active, okay? So just think ahead of the game. Imagine you're running a Fortune 500 company and you have a department that's sales, right? How are you going to communicate with your team? Every single person who signs up for anything, right? Let's say you're trying to get a mortgage from Chase. The moment you submit your documentation to Chase, they're going to send you an email that says, thank you so much for submitting your application. Here's what to expect. Expectations are so important, guys. Treat this like a business. If you treat it like a business, it will pay you like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. I could come in here, guys, and talk about motivation and how you guys need to be inspired 24/7. Look, motivation will only get you so far. You need to have process to be able to tie down that motivation so your motivation just doesn't go to air, right? I could sit here and talk to 1,000 people who are confused about Forex passionately about how powerful this is and get them excited and fired up and get off the call. And when they get off the call, they're going to be like, well, what do I do next? What a disservice to our people. What a disservice to our teams. So make onboarding your duty, obligation, and responsibility. If you can retain 80% or more of the people who come into your business, you will hit the rank of epic by default, right? Because as long as you're bringing in more people and they're sticking, then leaving your organization, you will continuously rank up. You should rank up week over week as long as you're bringing in more than what's leaving. Here's something crazy. We're into the full launch 5 days into the organization, right? 5 days in, okay? I want you to think about something crazy. This is the smallest your team will ever be. How's that? Look at where you're at right now, whether you're a founder 500, whether you have 2 people on your team, 100 people on your team, or 5,000 or 10,000 people on your team. Today, this is the smallest your team will ever be because you're going to continue to grow and you're going to continue to move forward. And the best way to ensure that you retain and that you can continue to grow and help people change lives is to onboard efficiently and properly. Everybody should be plugged into the Lions Den group and the Epic Warriors group. Every single person who comes into your organization should get a rank up flyer. Hey, send me your picture and the name that you want me to use. I'm going to create a flyer for you and I'm going to shout you out in the group. That's step 1. Give them the recognition that they deserve for locking arms with you in your organization. Number 2, there should be a pinned post in your group showing them all the links that they need to click on. Tag them in that. Also capture their email, okay? Capture their email, send them a personalized welcome email with the same information twice. Over communication is key. Once they're plugged into the groups, announce them to the groups. Hey, everybody, welcome Nicholas. He's locking arms with us with Epic, and he's so excited to get started. Here's what you do, Nicholas. Here's our fast start training. Go through this fast start training. You'll be ready and poised to crush ranks, and you'll learn how to trade through this fast start training. Okay? There's so many resources for you to plug your people into, but that's most important. That is most important. There's nothing worse than a confused person, because confused people, as Nicholas told me, do nothing, right? Nicholas told me this about 4 weeks ago, and it stuck in my head. And I'm constantly thinking about that phrase because it's true. We have to make sure that we always eliminate confusion, okay? Expect more out of yourself than you expect out of others. And when I say that, I mean, take ownership of your onboarding. If you're going to take ownership of anything, take ownership of your onboarding. Another thing I want to talk about real quick, guys, is PS3, piquing people's interest, showing them the business, showing them the plan, getting them on a three-way call. My strategy, guys, for piquing people's interest is I reach out to people and I message them on Facebook and Instagram. My entire business has been built with no funnels. Okay. No, I haven't ran one single ad just yet. My entire business has been built on making connections with people on Facebook. There's no family in my business. I don't have any cousins, any uncles, any aunts. I don't want them in my business. That's me personally, because I know what they're like for me, right? I already know that. So I've allowed myself to open up my mind to what social media really encompasses, right? So I make sure that I make connections with people. People do business with people who they know, like, and trust. Okay. Now, how do people get to know you? By you introducing yourself. How do people get to like you? By you having great conversations with them, but also following up with having an amazing social profile. Your Facebook feed needs to not be cheesy. Okay. You can't be the typical marketer. You have to post valuable content on your social media, and you need to engage with other people in order for you to get engagement. Okay. And then people do business with people who they trust. How do they earn your trust? Also, once again, by your Facebook profile, by your Instagram. They see you with your friends and your family. They see you living a good life. They see you placing trades on MetaTrader 4. They see you part of something bigger than yourself. Now that you've been building this relationship with them in your inbox, you're going to go in and say, hey, what do you do for work? Or how's COVID been treating you? They're going to respond to you with whatever answer they respond to you. They're always going to ask you, well, what about you? What's your situation like, right? And then you're going to say, hey, you know, I'm currently working right now, or I've just been furloughed, laid off, whatever the case may be. And you hit them with, look, I'm actually learning how to trade in the Forex market right now. It's been amazing for me. I'm using a mirror trading strategy where I just copy and paste trades from 6- and 7-figure income earners, and I'm making about $500 a week while I'm learning how to trade. Have you ever heard of this? Very simple. Whether they say yes or no, now you've piqued interest. Then you're going to show them the business. There's multiple videos out there right now on my YouTube, on Ontarian's YouTube, on Epic University, Epic Trading's YouTube, where you could send a quick 10-minute presentation to people and say, hey, look, after this, let's connect. I'm going to send you this video. When I send you this video, will you have 15 minutes to get on a phone call? Don't send them the video until you get confirmation of that call. As soon as the 10-minute video is over, minute 11, call them. Make sure you have one of your three-way partners on the side, right? I'm going to call this person in 10 minutes. Be ready. It's all about assuming and being persistent. Once you get them on the phone, ask them, how was that video? Wasn't it amazing? Right? Wasn't it amazing? What did you like from it, and what didn't you like? Have a conversation with them. Be like, listen, I actually have one of my business partners, my mentors, Nicholas, who's been doing this for a very long time. He's actually available and would get on the call with us. Hang tight. Don't ask them, is it okay if I bring Nick on the line? I don't like asking people that, because when you ask someone, if you give somebody an option to say yes or no, just out of fear, they're going to say no. So be very assumptive in your approach. I'm going to add Nicholas. I add Nicholas. Hey, Nick, this is, Kwan. I've actually known Kwan for a couple of weeks now. We've been talking on social media. He's an amazing person. He's a father of X amount. He works in this type of business. He's been doing it for this long. And, I just sent him the presentation. He really liked it, but he had some questions. Kwan, this is Nicholas. He's an amazing mentor of mine. He's been in the industry for 5+ years. He actually walked away from work making money online. He walked into his boss's office and said, hey, I no longer need to be here because I figured out my financial situation through the online space. I aspire to be like him every day, but he can help the both of us get better. Nicholas, this is Kwan. Kwan, this is Nicholas. And then you stay quiet. If you can do this 20 times a week, and you can train your people, at least 60% of them, because not everybody will do it, 60% of them to duplicate your process, you've created a winning team. It's that simple. Okay. So just always stay vigilant, know what your why is, and always work towards your next rank. Don't forget to trade. Do not forget to place these trades as they come through, the signals. Place all of them on a demo account. You have to prove the concept to yourself, right? You have to say, this is going to make sense to me in order for me to pitch it. So take every single trade alert that comes, open up a demo account with like 1,000 or 3,000, demo dollars. Okay. Every trade that comes in, place it on a 1 or 2 cent lot size, but place every trade for a stop loss and take profit 1, and just watch your results and say, you know what? This is perfect, and everyone can do this. I can at least take 10 minutes to train someone on how to copy and paste a trade on MetaTrader 4, and everyone can do this. Once you've proven it to yourself, you can run like the wind. And then outside of that, guys, just real quick, I want to congratulate everybody for locking arms with us. There's some amazing people on this call. Ashok, who I respect a great deal. He's a true professional. He's crushed it in other industries as well. He's somebody who's been working for himself for a while. I respect him a lot because he's always coming through with process. He has no quit in him, okay? And the reason why I'm talking about Ashok is because everybody needs to be more like Ashok. Rose, who I just recently was connected with, she has a great deal of reach within her network. She's a very, very powerful individual. And that's a total lady boss right there who's going to come in and crush the marketplace, but emulate her, who she is as a person. There's so many other people on this call, like Zane. I respect Zane a great deal. He has an incredible story. Once again, no quit in him. And these are the type of people you need to emulate in Ontario. And obviously, you know, everything that he's done in the space, he's been just like Nicholas, walked away from the job, making all of his money behind the computer, using his phone to pay his bills and support his family. That's so powerful. You guys have giants that you can stand on the shoulders of. Use us to your advantage. Learn from us. Copy how we move. Okay. I used to say in my last platform, I need you to look at the people who are the top ranks of the organizations, and I need you to emulate them today. Because as long as you do what the people who are the top ranks are doing right now, give yourself 6 months to a year, and I guarantee you your situation will be at least 40% better than where you're at right now. And if you can get your life 12 months from today 40% better, you've done outstanding work. So get the fear out of your way, stop holding yourself back, and just commit to running, and don't take no for an answer. It's literally that simple. It's all on you. You're the X factor. You're the person who creates the outcome of your story. You're the individual who chose to say yes to this platform, and you owe it to yourself to give yourself the opportunity to flourish. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to Nicholas. I appreciate all of you. So much love and respect for everybody on this call. Let's get it.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Those kind words. I almost had to put my camera down for a minute, wipe some tears. It's like, and I noticed one thing. It's like, I'm taking things from Ali's when he speaks. I pick out things and I'm starting to say it, and I notice he's doing the same thing because we're on each other's calls so much that we're starting to like mimic each other. But that's a good thing because that's duplication too. It's a duplication at a higher level when you start presenting and things. But Ali, one more thing. What do you want to say to our people that are from countries that, you know, they might have more financial difficulty, but they see the vision, they see it, they want to be a part of this so bad, they know how it can change their life, but the money issue, the technology issue, the internet speeds. I mean, how do we keep these people connected? Because they're this close to making a breakthrough here with us.
That's a big one, and that's the most, I think, frustrating one for me, because I hate when people deal with conditions that don't allow them to move forward, right? Like if there's a problem, we can create a solution for it. In certain instances, there are conditions where you need to literally create a solution to allow this to move forward. And I'll tell you what, I've met some people over the last 5 weeks who are the biggest solution creators. For example, I'll talk about one of my leaders in Trinidad in my second leg. Her name is Lizanne. Incredible woman. If I could give her the Nobel Peace Prize, I swear I would. She's never going to know I'm saying these things about her, so I'm not just saying it to say it.
You will. It'll be on my YouTube, so keep going.
but she's an incredible woman. Trinidad faces a huge issue. The conversion rate between the TT dollar and the USD is completely out of whack. A lot of people don't have money. The overwhelming majority of people don't have bank accounts. So she's sourced some really good virtual cards one of them being AirTM. And she pretty much goes and collects everybody's cash, TT dollars, and then she gives it to somebody on the island who has a lot of Bitcoin. She loses money transferring it to the Bitcoin. She makes up for whatever everybody loses in transferring it. She gets the Bitcoin payment. No, I'm not kidding you guys. She gets the BTC in her wallet. And then she goes ahead and she uploads that. And then she transfers money into everybody's AirTM. It's a lot of work on her. I'm telling you, she's only been getting like 3 hours of sleep a night. She has over 1,000 people on her team, and she's only got like maybe 450 of them that have converted, not because they don't want to, but because she's manually doing it. Okay. So it's a problem. If you want it bad enough, you will create a solution for it. I know if it were me, for instance, like if I was dealing with this situation, first and foremost, like let's say I was in Nigeria, I would look to my field and see what my number one pressing issue is. It's going to be payment, right? Not only because maybe the platform won't accept a prepaid card or a gift card, but in addition to that, right now in Nigeria, because of the COVID situation, people have limits on how much money they can actually spend, right? They can't spend, some people can't spend more than $20 US a month right now based off of their financial institution. And based off of your current financial situation, you may not have the ability to get into a financial institution that allow you to spend more. So you need to get connected within your leaders and create some sort of coalition, right? You got to create a coalition, find a virtual card that will work for your team, whether it's AirTM or WireX. WireX is good because you can actually upload crypto into the platform. It converts it and then you get a Visa. And then so everybody gets their money together. You create a pool, you purchase a bunch of BTC, and then you get it transferred into people's wallets. And then you get everybody on the WireX card so that they can go ahead and make a payment, right? I'm also working right now with corporate to find a different solution for Africa, for these other countries, for us to be able to get payments processed without having to jump through these leaps and bounds to get it done. Individuals who do not have the money and want to get started, my recommendation is find 10 people. Okay. If I was in a third world country, this is what I would do. I would find 10 people and say, how much money can we all put together? Let's say out of those 10 people, we can get a total of like $600 together. I'm like, okay, we need to find $400 more. Let's go through each other's houses and see what we don't need. Sell as many things as possible. Get to getting 10 people onboarded at once. Now you're making $500 a month USD, right? Then what you do is you have 3 other people in your organization, maybe 4 or 5 that are now 3 and free. Use the residual to get the other 2 people to 3 and free. Use the next residual that you get to get the other ones to 3 and free. Now you have an organization where you're at founder 1,000, right? Now you have 1,000. So take that residual and bring it back down into your organization until you can flip it, right? Until where you can actually accept your profits, okay? Because now when you're founder 1,000, you maybe have one other person on your team that's a founder 500. Now you have $1,500 coming into your organization. There's a lot of third world countries and international teams doing this. But remember, once you get to a certain point, if you're the person who created this environment, now you pass it down to your founder 1,000s. And now you're in a position where you're earning your residuals. Now you can fund a trading account, right? Now you can get more people into your organization and change the very shape of your community through funding your trading account and placing the trades on the signals. And now you can help more and more people, because I know in third world countries, it's more of a selfless act to be able to do this, right? Build 10 by 10 by 10 by 10, get your communities in line, make sure everybody's on the same page, act with honor and integrity, and you'll be okay. Is that a solution? It is. Does it work for everybody? No. Why? Because people are the X factor, and I can't control how some people move, right? But those are just some solutions for people in different countries that may be facing payment issues and money problems at the moment.
Well, so Ali, on Josh's webinar last night, I was actually talking to Leonidas about this. Josh had mentioned that it's a religious thing, but he had said that, Jesus found 12 disciples, right? It took 12 people to spread it across the world. And Leonidas told me the same thing yesterday about all you have to do is just find those 12 leaders. So anyways, I wanted to introduce you to Leonidas because he's the monster I've been waiting to unleash. It's been taking a while, but he has people in the Bahamas and Trinidad. So if you could patch him up with Luzanne. Are you there, Leonidas?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Yeah. Hey, thanks for sharing all that. That was some really powerful information that you shared there. And it really hits me because, like you were saying, I've got a lot of people in Trinidad and the Bahamas that, we've been in other companies that have had these payment problems. And that's been one of the biggest struggles for keeping them motivated and staying intact with everything. But, we got to be solution based at the end of the day, because that's what's really going to change the mindset, change the temperature of everything that everyone's doing. And if we can help one get free, three get free, then we'll start to slowly build and change, the economy very slowly, step by step. And one of the big things that I took away.
You're muted, bro.
That happened again.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so that's one of the major things that I wanted to really, stick on, is just staying solution-based, staying plugged in, and knowing your numbers, you know what I mean? Because like Nick was just saying, it only took Jesus 12 people, and this was thousands of years ago. So that guy's like the master network marketer. So if you can literally follow kind of that footprint, and what did he really do? He went from town to town, doing little meetings, plugging in with folks, showing them the truth, giving them knowledge, and the cream always rises to the top. So those that are seriously hungry and want it, they're going to show up all the time. You know what I mean? And so one of the things I learned early on that I want to drop a huge tip with a lot of people when it comes to bridging the gap and building those relationships is this acronym that I use called FORM, FORM. A lot of people have a lot of challenges. Well, how do I sell? How do I, connect and all that kind of stuff? And just use this: family, occupation, recreation, money, mindset, and motivation. And I use that as a screener when I'm talking to people to find out, if this is going to be a potential leader, where their mindset is, what their pain is, and how to be able to use the opportunity to match what, their pain and get to that solution. So you just go down, you talk about form, family, find out what their family situation is, what their goals are for their family. If they got kids, this is a willable income. This is something that they can actually plug their kids into. My teenage daughter, I have her learn how to trade from her cell phone, right? Simply because this is something that I know she's not going to just use today. She's going to use beyond high school, beyond college, regardless of what it is she wants to do out there. I think Rosie was saying it earlier. Money is not everything, but is the thing. If you take away two things out of this world, we all are going to suffer. The number one thing is oxygen. The next thing is money. If we don't have those two things, everything else stops, right? So we've got to put some importance on what we need to do to generate residual income, because we got residual bills, and we got to show people that it's doable. It's very easy. It's very doable. Sometimes you just have to take a little extra time and stay plugged in, and do a little more. Like for me, for instance, I had to reshape my entire schedule. I'm in flight school right now. I'm taking a little break from it simply because the kids are in school, and flying is very, very, very extremely demanding. It requires a lot of your time, a lot of hours of study prior to getting in the aircraft and doing all these checks and all this stuff, because there's zero room for error. You know what I mean? Very, very marginal room for error. And for me, it's kind of like a hobby right now. It's going to turn into a career, but it's a very expensive one. You know what I mean? It costs about $500 to $1,000 just to fly 1 hour in a plane. You know what I mean? And that's pretty pricey, right? But Forex is something that can definitely produce that income to allow me to do that. And I'm not saying that to brag or boast. I'm just sharing with you, this is a childhood dream that Forex is allowing me to be able to accomplish this, believe it or not. So this is something I've waited 27 years to do. So don't be like me and hesitate and put delays on your dreams. Get started today. Whatever it is you want to do out there, Forex, this team, this opportunity, I know it can produce it for you, but you got to put the work in. This is a network marketing opportunity. It's not net sitting. You know what I mean? So you got to show up. You got to, I think Roddy was saying just a couple hours a week. And really, that's all it takes. You know what I mean? You treat this like a business. You plug in a couple hours every week. You're definitely going to be able to see some results. Now, the one thing I like to tell people is results are going to vary. Don't come out the gate and just because, you're doing great in demo, then you get into the live account and it starts to go south. Don't get sour. You know what I mean? Every day can't be the sun's not going to shine on us every single day. It's always shining, you know, the market's open, people are always winning, but it just might be a little rain on your parade to test your faith, to test your persistence, you know what I mean? To show you that you can't just always be fixated on one thing necessarily, which is just always winning. You know, we all want to win, but we got to know how to take a loss and how to turn that loss into motivation, right? You got to learn how to be able to do that, and not in a painful way, but in a way to where you can actually rebuild, recover, and move forward. Okay, so don't ever get too caught up on, oh, I lost a trade today, I don't want to trade, this sucks. No, don't be negative. Don't take that road at all, because you're only going to attract more negative juice to you. You always want to stay positive. So when you feel that thing coming on, you feel that little pain body, get plugged into the group. Talk to myself, talk to Nick, talk to Ali, talk to one of the leaders, so you can get that boost of motivation, because that's going to be a big difference in, you know, whether you're going to plug in today, whether you're going to take this trade, your confidence in that. And again, this community, this network, it's definitely something that I know will be able to help you get from wherever you are in whatever country you are. And that's one thing I love about Epic and trading. It's not just locked into the US or certain countries. It's open, so we can help people around the globe, and people that really want to get out their situation. And that's key. And I mean, we want to help people, and we want to find people that want to get out their situation and help them, you know what I mean? Because this information, it's better than college, if you ask. I've got a couple of college degrees, and I don't know where they're at. You know what I mean? I have no clue where they are right now. But the big lesson I learned is, it's just the paper on the wall. It says, yeah, I'm qualified to do this. This is a skill set. This is skill sets, not just on trading, connecting with people, how to be a leader, how to manage your money, how to invest, how to pay, you know, this is a lot that you're getting for $99 a month. You cannot beat the $100, $99. You can't beat that. You know what I mean? So don't sleep on that. Don't take that for granted. You've got Ambassador 20s in the house. You got Founder 2000. Don't sleep on that, guys. That's literally having, you know, one of the top, Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul. That's like having access to Phil Jackson right in your cell phone. So don't take that for granted. You know what I mean? Don't feel, oh, I'm bothering a leader, or I'm bothering this person. Never feel that way, because guess what? In order to lead, we got to have people that want to follow, right? So we've got to be doing the right thing so that way what we're doing is duplicatable, and duplication is the key. So keep it simple. You know what I mean? Know your goals, know your numbers, stay focused, get plugged in, and let's just do it, man. Don't not share this with somebody, because you don't know who's right now. It's 12:32 where I'm at. You don't know who's praying right now for an opportunity to get their bills paid tomorrow, maybe to get their rent paid. Somebody might be on the brink of getting evicted. Do not let that scare you into sharing this with them, because that could be your next Ambassador 20. That could be your next Epic. You know what I mean? So please take the time out, get plugged in, know the information, take notes. I was taking a lot of notes there, because I got a lot of notes that I'm going to implement. You know what I mean? I'm guilty of some of the stuff that I'm talking about, simply because my priorities are off, but not anymore, because my energy is right, my focus is right. Those perks, that Epic rank, oh my gosh, I know there's going to be a plethora of people that are going to hit it 12 months from now, 24 months from now. This is what, 4 or 5 days in, and we've already got people busting ranks down like it's just drinking water at the park. Come on, guys. This is really easy. All you got to do is share it with 3-4 people every day. You share it with 3 to 4 people every day. Matter of fact, I'll give everybody some homework. If you guys are, especially for the newbies, go to YouTube and look up Holton Bugs, right? Look up Holton Bugs blitz that he did way back in the days. And he's going to give you a monstrous schedule. If you apply that, and if you stick to that, I guarantee you, we'll have Founder 500s, Founder 1000s, Founder 2000 breaking every 24, every 48 hours without, just like that, because people are they're just taking action. It's really simple. So guys, that's all I'm going to add for right now. Pass it back over to Nick, man. Thanks for the opportunity to come out here and share and give you guys some of my experience, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sharing, guys.
Thank you, brother. So Ali he had to jump on his 11:30 call. He'll connect you with Lizanne later, so we can get the Trinidad and Bahamas team going. Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right, and then you know, like what Leonidas just hit on is that this is a global business, and in some countries, you know, they're more likely to pool their money together, help each other out, help people get ranked up. So don't think that just because somebody's in a poorer country that they can't do this. Okay, my first leg is 90% from like Nigeria and Kenya, and they're so awesome. I mean, 2,200 of them pre-registered. Now we're just in the process of getting them onboarded. So now, because Ontarian, you're in such a beautiful position. I'm just looking at your structure, right? I mean, you've got in your first leg, you've got Kwan and Rose and Pierre. Your second leg, you've got Ashok and Leonidas, and third leg, you've got Zane and Michael. I mean, it's all over and Julia. I'm like, holy crap. I mean, your structure is there. Your structure is actually better than mine at this point, which I don't mind because I mean, it's mine, but you know, it's like, I got to work on the other leg now. So this leg that we're talking about, this leg is full of leaders, full of motivation. That's why this call is going so long, because we have so many people that have value to give. But anyways, I mean, and then the team in Florida, I'm just thinking about it. You got Quan, you got Leonidas, you got Rose. Florida's about to explode. Florida's literally about to explode.
It's wide open. You know, and to be honest with you, Nick, you know, those numbers, when I look at the numbers in the back office, it doesn't excite me. You know what excites me? This right here. This right here is what excites me. I know the rank is going to come, but I'm laser focused on the people. How can I help more people? How can I help my team to expand beyond our wildest dreams? And it's going to happen, guys. Speak into existence, do those affirmations, icon, epic. We're all going to be epic within 24 months. Speak it. You know, like Rose said, touch it, feel it. Look at the comp plan every single day. Make your vision board. You'll be amazed at what you see every day. It can literally come to pass, guys. So we have something, again, fantastic here. We have the best opportunity on the planet right now as we speak, and it's going to be like that for many years to come. And people right now are looking for this opportunity. Even though they don't know about it, they're looking for it right now. And all we got to do is get in front of them. So I'm excited. This has been a great call. Nick, I'm ready to sign up all over again, brother.
Well, like you said, you got to speak it into existence, because I swear, what was it? Whatever the first was, a couple of days ago, when we started hitting the ranks. Okay, so when me, you, and Seren hit Founder 2000, that same night, Seren told me, I've got to hit Founder 5000 by tomorrow. Ali said, I've got to hit Ambassador 20 by tomorrow. They spoke it into existence, and it happened the next day.
That's right.
So that's the thing. You guys can't just talk about it. You have to put the structure, and you actually have to do it. So, you know, probably in the next week or so, Ontarian, you know, you're going to be gone for a little while. He's got to do his, you know, he's got to go on his honeymoon.
Yeah, my anniversary is on October 8th, so we're going to Los Cabos to celebrate.
That's fine. Me and Leonidas and Rose will hold it down. But then when we get back, we want to make sure that everybody has that structure of what they need to do. You know, how to prepare their day. Their daily method of operation is so important. You know, you have one, Rose has one, because you guys have a system. Like I already know in my head, Ontarian's probably going to go live today. It's already built in because it's consistency, right? And consistency snowballs. When you do the same things over and over every day, it becomes a habit, and habits eventually turn into results. But anyways, like I said, we've been on here for an hour and a half. I think Yvonne has a question. So let's take a few questions and then we'll wrap it up.
Absolutely.
All right, Yvonne, go ahead. You can go ahead, unmute yourself. Yvonne, where's she at?
You still there, Yvonne?
I don't know why I can't hear her. You have to it says it's unmuted.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you now.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out about the recruiting process. I'm taking notes about everything that everybody's talking about. And you had, I think Ontarian said something about that you make 4 posts a week on your Facebook page. And also you do short clips on YouTube and Instagram. And you said that it would lead to a sales funnel. So my question is, where do I find these sales funnels?
Good question. Good question. So there's Nick, you had something?
Yeah. So Josh has made a funnel for us. If you go to freeforex.com, let me share my screen real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I saw that he talked about that at the end of the call last night.
Okay, so let's see here. Let's see, so go to freeforex.com and then put in your username. So my username is Start Earning. When you do this, it'll go to this funnel. And this is Josh. So just so everybody understands the structure, who are your uplines? As far as I know, it's David McCovey, David Lisiaga, Josh, then Damon Alexander, Aaron Crosby, Ali and Thomas, and then the rest of us fall in. So we have just a very powerful. I'm actually I think I'm 10 spots away from David McCovey. That's how early we got into this company, that I'm only 10 spots away from the owner. But anyways, Josh is our top upline that is not a part of corporate. Let's just put it that way. So he made this funnel, and what you do, you can use it, and it'll give you all the information. It'll even tell people how much pips we've earned. There's a running count. When they opt into Josh's list, so when they go here and they opt in, Josh will send them like 3.
Hey Nick, are you? We can't see the funnel.
Really?
Are you on the site now?
Yeah, we're seeing your back office.
We see your back office for Epic.
Is this it?
There you go.
I'm sorry. Okay, can you see it now?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure can.
So anyways, I'm sorry. So to say again, this is Josh Felt. So he's our top leader that is not a part of corporate, okay? Above him is David Lisiaga, which is the vice president of operations. This is the funnel they put together that everybody can use, okay? So when you click over here, you'll enter their email list, okay? So with that email list, what they're gonna do is send your people 3 trade alerts a week, okay? So they're gonna get free trade alerts even before they join the company. They're gonna get all the company information. They're going to see how many pips that we've been racking up from our trade signals. Okay. So they could be like, man, if I would just join this company, I would be up this much money. So, and then anyways, once they opt in, then it'll just go to your funnel. So let me just put. Okay. See how that when I opted in, it just went straight to mine. So all you have to do is just go to freeforex.com/ and put your username, and you could use that funnel. It's completely done. And they do all the follow-up emails for you. So Ontarian, you would understand that it's just like a Profits Passport.
Awesome.
They take care of the emails. I mean, if you want to put your own landing page, you can. But I mean, for the newbies, this is perfectly fine. It does everything that they need.
That's perfect. That's perfect. You get that, Yvonne?
Yes, I sure did.
So freeforex.com / your username. You could start promoting. You could run solo ads to it. You could, put it where you want. I wouldn't try to spam it on Facebook because we don't want the domain to get blocked or anything. So be careful about that. Don't just go spamming it across groups. But let's see. Can you please put? Oh yeah, let me put that
in the chat group. Yeah.
Forex.com username. Okay, so just replace username with your username, and you're free to use that. I don't know how to follow. I haven't got any follow-up emails yet, so I'm not sure when the follow-up emails come. Will it still have your link? I assume so. Otherwise, that wouldn't make sense, right? So hopefully it's coded to the person. But honestly, just to get the ball rolling, it's pretty cool. Eventually, maybe we can develop something like that for our team. But like I said, if our uplines are doing the work, why do we want to reinvent the wheel, right?
There you go.
Absolutely.
Duplication, man, makes duplication a lot easier.
Yeah, and
so Nick.
Yes.
Hey, this is Riley real quick. I just wanted to touch on what you just, sorry to cut you off, man, but I know you were asking about the system being coded to the person using it.
Yeah.
I actually used that exact system in another area before this, and it does. It has your name, your link, and the follow-up emails for it are actually really good.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So yeah, you've worked with Josh a little bit in the past, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've worked with Josh and David.
Got it. All right. Perfect. So yeah, and like I said, me and Ali were actually working on a funnel, but then when we saw what corporate released, we kind of just ate our money, or Ali kind of ate his money. He's like, you know what? It's not even worth it. Let's just do corporate, because it's like, it's already done, right? Why are we going to reinvent the wheel?
That's it.
So anyways, anybody else have any questions? Anybody else join the call? We didn't hear from Quan. Is Quan still there by any chance?
Quan, I seen him earlier.
I'm right here. How are you?
Right in front of me. What's up, Quan?
Awesome. Hope you guys can hear me. We have amazing leaders on here. Oh my God. I just want to recap a little bit and thank everybody that's how I got involved with this, and start with Ontario. When he talked about sharing on Facebook and YouTube, that is exactly how I got in. Okay, that is so powerful. From your daily life, I watch. I've been following you for a while. If you don't know this, I got in the marketing game for probably 3 years, 3-4 years. But I've been following you for a while among a few mentors of mine, and I actually bumped into one of your YouTube, no, actually Facebook post, a curiosity post, and that's very powerful. I just want to reiterate that because that is exactly how I got into Epic. You know, I did I reach out to you, right? In Messenger, I did. I you know, I messaged him. I say, hey, you know, Antonio, you know, I'm curious. I've been wanting to learn about Forex. You know, what is this about? You know, I got into online marketing, and you know, it's a whole new language for me. You know, my background is real estate. I actually, at one time, I owned a Century 21 with 58 agent.
Wow.
When the market fell in, is it 96 or 98, when it went like crazy, you thinking owning a business, you know, with almost 60 agent at a time where you can, you know, a few $100,000 for me is very easy. But when something like that crash, like the way we are right now, you went from there to like triple digit negative. And I say this on our, you know, before I was embarrassed to tell my story, but I will tell you this, it not only break my marriage and everything, but at the time, there was a time where I was like almost negative, a little over $500,000.
Wow.
Like literally overnight. You know, I kid you not. For most people, you think you give up on everything. Like literally, it wasn't even the money. It was really like, you know, losing a family. Like you know, as well, for me as a man in the house to be able to provide, and you know, the kid is coming and everything. So you can imagine, you know, how it is when I jump into the online space. It was a completely different language for me. So I have that motivation. Like absolutely, when you're talking to me now, and Nicholas mentioned a couple of times that I'm passionate. I'm not only passionate guy. I'm like 1,000% in everything. If I ask to do something, I want to learn something, and you tell me, you know, close one eye, stand on one leg, you know, to write a name or punch in some code for autoresponder, I'm literally gonna do that. So that's why I'm looking for people on my team more like coachable, trainable. If I say, you know, do this with one finger, you got to do it because why? Because it produces result. So when I look at you guys, you know, on our live training right now, I see a lot of great leaders. You know, I listen to Leonidas, Rose, manifestation, money, you know, money and motivation. It's like, that's all me. You know, I'm hearing the same word, the same language. And there was a time when you feel like, you know, on our journey, you feel alone. You know, on entrepreneurship, you feel lonely. You think you're the only one who's traveling this journey, but you know, that's why we surround ourselves, community like this, that you feel like you are not alone in this journey. There's people who think like you, who have a passion like you, who are very self-motivated and who wants to make it, you know. So I love it when, you know, I was looking forward to this line, and because I stay up on the normal days, like yesterday, almost 3, 4 a.m., you know, I sleep rarely, only 3, 4, 5 hours. I almost missed this live. I'm so glad. Thank you, Nicholas, you know, to remind me to get right on it, because I hear so many great stories, you know, from Ali. Guy's amazing. He's a beast. You know, he tells the story of his team, you know, from, is it Trinidad? And then Nicholas tells, you know, story of people in Nigeria. It's like, so it gave me that motivation, those stories, it gave me the motivation that there is no excuse, you know. Well, people from places like that, they, you know, they hunger for success. They, you know, they thrive, they chasing after it. And I'm fortunate to be in the United States, not, you know, not easy. One day I will tell you, you know, I wasn't just travel here. You know, I literally like escaped my country, could have died probably during that age. I was 4, I could have died, flipped a boat in the ocean, but I was given a chance to survive, to live here. So in going through like the journey of everybody, and hearing your story and sharing all the people on your team, that's a lot of motivation, you know, from Nicholas, from Ali, from people that's that going through this journey. And if you are new on this, you know, webinar, I asked Nicholas yesterday, can I ask some of my team member? They're very new into marketing. you know, can they be on here? And I'm later on, hopefully we have a replay. I want to share this with them because they feel like, you know, they don't understand what trading is, what Epic is about. But the thing is, their story are very similar to everyone on here, including myself, you know, but stuff like this, now that they kind of like in the middle whether to decide to join us or not, this is where, you know, they should be, you know, surrounded by people who have traveled through the journey and, you know, from where they were to where they are right now to becoming a successful, becoming a trader like myself. I joined this when I actually contacted Ontario, was because I wanted to learn Forex. It was one of the things that has been in my past and it's been my passion, but I never find like a time to do it, whether it was an excuse buy off or not, but more likely because I was jumping on online business, you know. At the time I was learning how to do, you know, building capture page. I mean, I literally go to conference with that Grant Cardone 10X and everything, you know, I literally plug myself in full immersion, you know, into the online space. It took me a while, you know, 3-4 years, you know, to kind of grab the idea of what it is right now. And Forex is the hardest thing right now. It hasn't, you know, a new thing. It's been around. I see it a long time ago, but it was always like a mysterious thing, you know. Now that the platform for education of teaching Forex is so easy and simplified. I was actually, before the live, I was on trying to do the demo trading, and it was practice because I literally, like, I'm into Forex 4 days, guy, 4 days. I don't know anything about Forex, but I dive into the syllabus and it's amazing. And I just want to let everyone who are new on the line, you know, jump right into Epic. It's very simple. I know nothing of Forex. This is my 4th day jumping into a syllabus. And I literally can tell you, it's like A to B to C. You just follow it, like mirror it 100%. It's very easy to learn. And I don't know why for years I thought it was like so difficult because of all those wiggly lines I do not understand. But now that this platform is, you know, I just want to say thank you, Ontario. You know, I don't want to take so much time. Thank you answering me back, because I actually wrote to somebody right before you, 24, almost 2 days later, nothing. But you write me back within a minute. Thank you so much, my friend. Now I have a passion, I have like another education to look forward to on top of what, you know, I've been building also. And I have a great team, great leaders in the group right now. Nicholas, you're awesome, my friend. Like, you represent leadership because you follow up all the time, and you always like text me to inform me what's going on. Even sometimes you don't think I do things, my friend, I'm always doing things in the background because of you. You know, Ali's a great leader, a lot of Rose, that woman, I love your manifestation, the way you think. It's amazing. And Julia, that her presentation is also really good. Only a few months ago that I wasn't able to, like, you know, speak on camera. You always like, you know, shy away, but I tell you what, that was like 3 months ago. And I started, you know, practicing on that YouTube. That's why when I look at Julia's presentation, I go, wow, she's really good. You know, I need to mirror this woman. So I am mirroring you. If you, you know, thank you for the presentation that you gave, you know, a few days ago with Nicholas, and the way you present the Epic journey is very easily understand and very gravitating. You know, everybody's, your voice. That's what it. You know, I listened to the whole thing and I say, you actually have, for somebody who's from knowing nothing, they very gravitated to the way you present the presentation. And I'm actually gonna mirror you, if you don't mind. Give me a few more days to practice, you know, 3-4 times a day. I'm sure I can do the same thing. But thank you, everybody.
All right, buddy. I want to definitely wrap up on that, but you know, one thing I want to tell you, Quan, you're never going to be alone again, because I put you in such a good position. You're sandwiched. You got Ontarian and me at the top. You got Rose and Riley in your team. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. And you want to learn Forex? You have Riley on your team. He's a master trader. He will turn you into a master trader. So, I mean, you're in a beautiful spot. I love your emotion. I felt everything that you just said. I got emotional. I got chills when you were talking. And we have so many people on our team that have great stories. Next time we do one of these calls, I'll invite a few other people. We're running about 2 hours. So, I want to go ahead and wrap this up, but that was very powerful. Thank you everybody for showing up and stuff. Ontarian, any last words for your team?
Well, I'll tell you what, Quan, brother, powerful story. Glad to have you, man. There's no coincidences when it comes to success. And all of you are here because you have what it takes. Okay, every one of you, even if it doesn't feel like it, even if it's not manifested in the physical yet, you have what it takes to be successful. And if you go out from here and you continue to have that desire, that belief level, and you act upon it, all right, things are going to start to happen for you guys. All right, so just we recorded this, so I want you guys to go back and look at this. Okay. It is going, and anytime you have down days where you don't feel a certain way, oh, I don't feel like doing this, look at this video right here. This video right here is going to light you up again. It's going to inspire you. I'm inspired. I don't want to get off because I'm so excited. I'm excited about the stories and everything. So glad to have you all. I'm excited for your journey. I'm excited for your trading journey. I can't wait till you guys start to share your results. I want to say welcome to one of our newest members, Adrian. He's a good friend of mine. We've been knowing each other for quite some time. Adrian, you there, man? He's probably I see him on here, but he's muted. But he's our newest team member.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
All right, man. Welcome to the team, brother.
Hey, man. Yeah, I know you guys don't have too much time, but yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm not much of a recruiter or to go out and get people, but I'm about to learn this because it's too much at stake.
Yes, sir.
And I'm kind of like Nicholas, I'm an IT guy, and I'm tired of spending 10, 12 hours grinding with customers every day, and it's time to make a change. So I'm with you, man. I'll be hitting you up for different things, and I'm glad to see you guys on the Zoom call today. Thanks.
No problem. Adrian, I want to touch on what you just said. You don't have to be a recruiter. That's why I love this business, because unlike other programs, I'm not going to use names because we have a recording, so I'm not going to say anything. But in other programs where you have to push products, you can't make money until you push products, right? Over here, if you don't want to talk to anybody and you just want to trade, all you have to do is trade. If you get a positive trade, you say, hey, Nick, I got this positive trade. I'm going to put it on my YouTube or on my Facebook. I'm going to put your link, because if somebody comes in from that link, you're going to get credit for it, okay? So you guys bring the social proof. Me and our Ontarian will do the marketing for you, okay? So I want you guys to focus on trading, because guess what? If you just put your social proof on Facebook stories and Instagram stories, people are going to message you. Hey, Adrian, how'd you get that result? It's like, oh, I joined Epic University, so it's a trading program. Do you want some information on it? Yes, please. Done. Your online is going to, your downline is going to build from your results. But no, like I said, we have so many great stories on this team. Like I said, I could stay here forever, but so we got to carry on with it. I have so much energy. I'm going to go for a walk after this. I got to turn on and then we get back to work. But again, everybody, Ontarian is going to be out of the loop until the 13th. If you need anything, you reach to me. Ontarian, when you get back, definitely teach us how to get our YouTube channel set up and all that
Absolutely. stuff. I got some other things on my sleeve, guys, with marketing. So I'll leave on the 7th and I'll be back on the 13th. Pick everything back, of course, on the 14th because, jet lag and all that. Just recuperating from the vacation after the vacation. But I'll be ready to roll big time when I get back.
We have to live the epic lifestyle, right? That's it,
bro. That's it, bro.
So, think about it. When you learn trading, all you need is your phone and an internet connection. You could be on the beach trading, literally. It's not something that's not real. It's actually real. There's people. They'll be at the mall. A trade alert comes in. They put it on their phone. By the time they leave the mall, they've made more money than what they just spent in the mall. That's how powerful this is.
Powerful, man.
Cool. So I will leave on that note. Thank you everybody for showing up. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited about this team and everything. I mean, we're only in the 4th or 5th day. I mean, we've got years ahead. This is going to be a legacy company. 20 years from now, people are going to be talking about that epic launch during the pandemic, and we're still going to be around. I guarantee that.
Household name.
All right.
Sure.
Thank you very much, everybody. You all have a
guys.
good day.
Love you all. Have a good one now.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care.